What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, the current longest reigning world champion in the sport of boxing, WBC featherweight world champion, superstar boxer, Mr. Garry Russell Jr., responds back to undefeated WBC lightweight superstar boxer, Devin the Dream Haney, and his dad, father, trainer, and manager, Bill Haney, offer of they will give him $1.5 million that he's asking for to fight three-division world champion, former junior welterweight undisputed world champion, and current WBO welterweight world champion, Terrence Bud Crawford. Mr. Garry Russell said that he would accept the $1.5 million that Terrence Crawford offered former IBF welterweight world champion, Special K, Kell Brook. And prior to that, he said that he felt that Devin Haney was avoiding him and that they didn't want to, they didn't want to give him the number he was asking for, and they didn't negotiate. But when it came to Terrence Crawford, he said it was personal, so he would accept the 1.5. He knew that Terrence Crawford was lowball offering Kell Brook, and Kell Brook wasn't going to take the offer. So he said, Terrence Crawford, you said you're going to put your hands on me in the public. So guess what? I'll accept the 1.5 million. I'll fight you for free just to be able to put hands on you, right? So when he made that offer, Devin Haney and Bill Haney responded and said, okay, if you take 1.5 from Terrence Crawford, take the 1.5 from us, and we'll make the fight happen. Now, Mr. Garry Russell Jr., he hadn't responded. Bill told Garry Russell Jr. when he was on Barbershop Conversations, my brother Fred channel, in which he stated that Garry Russell was on there, and he said that they never got back to him once he sent them an offer. He said Bill then came on the show. He said the number was too high. We got to negotiate. He said, if that's the case, if you feel like you could get the number that you asked for, why don't you tell Al, your advisor, and the creator of inventor of the PBC, Premier Boxing Champions, to send us a contract with that same money, and we'll accept it and make the fight happen. He said we give you 48 hours. We never heard back from Garry Russell Jr. And since then, this is when, in between that, is when Garry Russell said he'll take the 1.5 from Terrence Crawford to fight Terrence Crawford and jump up from 126 to 147. Bill and Devin Haney said they'll give him the 1.5. If that's the case, you were willing to take 1.5, then you should have took 1.5 from us and we would have made the fight happen. Now, Garry Russell Jr. has responded. He says that it was personal with with Terrence Crawford. It's business with Devin Haney. He says, but since y'all talking and acting like now I'm avoiding y'all, put 0.5 on that 1.5, make it 2 million, and I'll make the fight, and I'll gladly whip on Devin, is what Mr. Garry Russell had to say. Let's just listen to what Mr. Garry Russell Jr. had to say regarding this situation.
Damn, Devin. Now y'all trying to say I'm ducking you? Y'all niggas wild as shit, man. Ain't nobody ducking you, shorty. You know what I'm saying? You talking about something? Yeah, I fight you for the 1.5, this, that, and the third. To the fans, don't let these people bamboozle y'all, man. You know, that number 1.5, that's what I was going to take for Terrence, because that shit was personal. That was personal. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, he's talking about he wanted to break my neck and all this other goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's personal. So yeah, I would have took that number for Terrence. You know what I'm saying? For real, I was trying to say I would have fought Terrence for fucking nothing. I just wanted to put my hands on him, you know? But it's a business. When it comes to you, shorty, you know what I'm saying? That number don't make sense. You business. With Terrence, it's personal. It's a big difference. You know what I'm saying? They talking about something, I'm ducking you. That shit crazy. You was the first one I was trying to sink my teeth in once this motherfucking corona shit got over with. You know what I'm saying? Then you got your father out here pushing. You know what I'm saying? Rapping and everything, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? Your parents supposed to go to bat for their child, for their children, and etc. But stop this shit, Bill. Stop this shit, Bill. You know what answer to Eddie. We already tried the motherfucker holler at Eddie. Tell Eddie pick the phone up. Tell Eddie pick the phone up. You know what I'm saying? You make it seem like, yeah, like you putting on the strings. You're not putting the motherfucking strings. You still got to go back and report to Eddie. Tell Eddie pick the phone up. We already attempted to reach out to him. But is this 1.5 your counter offer from what I originally tried to offer y'all before the once the coronavirus hit? Like, don't get this. Don't try to bamboozle and food poison the people, man. This shit crazy. Tell them to put another 0.5 on it. I beat your son ass.
So you heard what he said, right? He said tell him to put another 0.5 on it, and he'll make the fight happen. So let's see how this all plays out, right? This is a fight that would be a great fight, in my opinion, right? Both are very skilled, very fast, have power, and it would be a magnificent fight. So let's see how it all plays out. But that's all I got for y'all. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.